800 CHAB is proud to present Ask the Expert. Here's Rob Carney.
With Greg Marcyniuk, our insurance expert in downtown Moose Jaw at Heritage Insurance. Greg, it's that time of year. Barbecues are out. Everybody likes to grill. And there are some dangers, especially when it comes to propane barbecue grills. And we've got some safety tips.
That's right, Rob. You know, a lot of people don't barbecue throughout the winter, as I do. I do barbecue probably once a week. So.
Oh, me too, buddy.
I love it. When you're bringing the barbecues out, it's just important to remember that as they sit there, some things can happen, actually. First of all, test for leaks, because each season there's, as it gets older, your gas tank, your hose on the propane and natural gas does happen to leak. So what you want to do is you have to mix a 50-50 soap solution with water, 50% soap, 50% water. And if you see any bubbles, either tighten the connections or anything along the line, replace that line. Number two is you want to check for any spiders or insects. Like a lot of newer barbecues do have screens that prevent spiders and insects from going in there, but the older barbecues, they do have nests and they can clog tubes and cause a fire. And again, just follow the manufacturing instructions for cleaning out and connecting your venturi tubes. And if there's any old or rusted parts, just go down your local hardware store and pick up replacement parts. When you're transporting your propane cylinder, make sure that your valves are closed and that you do have caps right on that as well. Make sure that you transport that cylinder in an upright position and secured to the vehicle. Like, you want to make sure that you have a bungee cord tied around there. I know a lot of people just throw them in the back and they roll, and that's just an accident waiting to happen. The other thing is keep it outside. When I'm saying that, you want to keep everything at least 1 meter away from your house or cottage. And never store your propane tanks in the house or in an attached garage. And that also includes the tanks that are attached to the barbecue. You're just, again, accident waiting to happen. Mm-hmm. Another word of caution is if you do live in an apartment or if you are in a condominium, make sure you check the bylaws. Number one, if you can barbecue. And number two, if you can barbecue, it's more than likely just a natural gas barbecue, not a propane, because, again, very important. So you want to check with your landlord or check with the leases or on your condominium corps. Now, when you're using your barbecue, always open the lid to the barbecue prior to lighting, so there's not a buildup of gas. And also, always fully open the tank valve during use. Don't just have it part open. And also, when you go to shut off the barbecue, shut it off at the valve so all the gases and that are released from the barbecue itself. And again, always barbecue outdoors in a well-ventilated area, and never, ever in a garage or a shed. As well, never you leave your barbecue unattended, because, again, just an accident waiting to happen for kids to come up, touch, because curiosity always gets the kids or the cat. Mm-hmm. And again, do not use the barbecue close to any combustible materials such as wood fences, siding, patio, furniture, or landscaping materials, and make sure well away from the actual house. I know once my father-in-law actually melted some of the plastic, so a good word of caution there. So again, did
his insurance cover that?
It did. And if a fire does start, and if it's near the shutoff, do not try to put out the fire. Call 911. The only time that you should turn that tank valve off is if it can be done safely. So if you're unsure, just dial 911. Fire department can be there. So those are the tips, and enjoy the grilling as I do.
And again, like all your tips, they're available online.
Yes, you can get them at nohassleiinsurance.ca, or you can come down to the corner of First and Fairford Northwest, talk to any of our fine people here.
This has been Ask the Expert on 800 CHAB.